Hi, everybody. Zipporah Wayne here, my happy heart coach, coaching parents toward deepening connection and joy with your kids. I am the founder of the Raising a Mensch Masterclass series, and I'm so happy to be here with you as we get ready to enter Rosh Chodesh Elul. Can you believe it? This Shabbos, I can't believe it myself. Oh my goodness. So it is such a key time. It's such a special time in the year. And we've been talking about seeing the good and saying the good. I'm not completing that. I'm going to take a tangent for just a moment to talk about how the present is the gift. The present is a gift, and so are you. So it wraps up, it continues the seeing the good, saying the good. I have a story for you. I went to the mall this week, which I never do, just not my thing. I had to get some clothes for our daughter for school. She started this week, Baruch Hashem, holy cow. And had to go to the mall. USPS lost her clothes that I ordered. It's all good. It's all good. So I believe this was meant to happen. I went to the mall. There was an exhibit. His name is Matthew Hoffman, and he had this beautiful exhibit. You walk in, you see this colorful wall of sayings that says, you are beautiful, you are essential, you are valuable, you are, how does it feel that I'm saying this to you? You are lovable, you are growing, you are essential. Makes your heart happy, right? That's why I'm my happy heart coach, because these are things that we all need to hear to build our Lev Tov so we can give and share our Lev Tov to our children, to ourselves, to our children and others. So the seeing the good, saying the good isn't just with our kids. It's also with ourselves. Hashem wants us to view ourselves with positivity and with joy. Hashem doesn't make junk. So this exhibit, on the other side of it, after seeing all these beautiful, colorful pictures of you are beautiful, you are loving, you are caring. On the other side, you could go and write your own affirmation saying, I am, and owning it. I am loving. I am amazing. I am kind. So it was such a wonderful, simple, affirmative way to remind yourself of who you are. And I'm inviting us as parents to do the same. I want to tell you another story. So, and I love this exhibit, by the way. So I was talking to a mom today, and she said, oh, I'm such an anxious mom. And I know this woman well. And I said, Baruch Hashem, and I said to her, you are the most loving, caring, attentive mom for your child, and one of the most attentive moms that I know. So isn't it funny that we're so quick to judge ourselves? Again, we're talking about see the good and say the good for our children, but it has to start with us reframing and looking at ourselves in a positive way. Talked about flip it last week and how simple it can be and can really reframe how we look at our children and also how we look at ourselves. This mom could see herself as anxious, or she could see herself as involved and caring and attentive and involved in her child's life. Which one's more empowering? We get to choose, right? Viktor Frankl talks about the space between the stimulus and the response. We have choice. Doesn't feel like it often because it happens so quickly, but there is choice there. So I want to go into Rosh Chodesh Elul, speaking about hope. I have a method that I created called the Happy Method. And the H stands for hope. And if we want to grow and shift and learn and change and become our best selves, we have to have hope, first of all, that it's possible. So can you see how see the good, say the good ties into hope? We have to have hope that we can shift our speech and how we view ourselves and how we view our children. And it really is not that hard. We may not have been brought up with it. However, we may or may not have been brought up with it. However, it's possible. And the first H is hope. And I help you create a vision of what that looks like. I want to share with you, as I often do from Rabbi Pliskin in Growing Through Torah. And he talks about how no matter how far away you are from the Almighty, you can always come close when you make an effort. So this is talking about our connection with Hashem, but I believe it also speaks beautifully going into Rosh Chodesh Elul about where we can put our focus. At home, personally, with our children, and with others. So the Chofetz Chaim says that regardless of how far a person feels he is from the Almighty, he should never give up hope. With all of his power, he should strive to come closer to Hashem. Therefore, the Torah uses a term which denotes distance, which was acharei. Even those who are presently far from Hashem should seek him and will find him. Never allow any faulty transgressions to prevent you from coming closer to Hashem. When a person feels discouraged, his belief that he can no longer improve becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. And the truth is that he won't improve because we block ourselves, right? But as soon as you believe that you can improve in any area, you will immediately find the strength to make improvements. If you lack the knowledge of what to do to improve, you'll find people who can consult. But this takes motivation. You will only feel motivated if you believe that there is hope for the future. Remember what the Chofetz Chaim said about never despairing, and keep your focus on what you can do in the present to become closer to Hashem. And that's why I said the present is a gift, because all we really have is the moment. And this is where I will dive more into upcoming seeing the good, saying the good, and how the gift is in the present. And all we have is in the present to come closer to Hashem and to realize who we are, and express our neshama in that way that is positive and loving and giving and growing. So I wish us all a bracha, a blessing, that may this be a time that is connecting. Hashem is in the field. The King is in the field, approachable, close, personal, attainable, more than average. And let's use this opportunity to connect in meaningful ways, take moments to think how we can see the good and say the good in ourselves, in our children. It literally takes us what's happening in the moment that we're seeing. If we take that moment to pause and see what is good, there's so much power. And Hashem gives us that opportunity, God willing, with hope, and you'll see baby step shifts along the way. We can reframe what's happening in the moment instead of seeing a child as annoying and getting their hands in everything. You can flip it to, oh, they just want to be involved and helpful or curious. Curiosity. Kids are so curious, right? So we can flip it. And if you want support in doing this, please reach out for a connection call. I'm complimentary 20 minutes to connect. I would love to talk with you and support you with this, especially during this time of Elul, especially. So please reach out and let me know. And the King is in the field, personal, close, and approachable. And let's emulate Hashem and be the same for our children. I want to add one more quick story. Rabbi David Aaron, during the Raising a Mensch Masterclass series, mentioned that our life is of service. And I imagine a waiter carrying compassion, carrying kindness, carrying love. And in the moment, we can ask ourselves, as Rabbi David Aaron said, what can I serve here? Can I serve compassion? Can I serve patience? Can I serve love? Can I serve appreciation? So on this note, I want to leave you with, the gift is the present, and you are a gift. You are a loving, growing parent. That's why you're listening. So may we all strive to connect in the deepest ways possible to Hashem during this time, to ourselves, to our neshamas, and to our families and children and others. And here's to growing and sharing your happy heart. Wishing you all the best. Till next time.